You have probably already heard about GA4, and if not, you will after this video. On July 1st, 2023, Google will pull the plug on Universal Analytics and replace it with GA4. This is their new, next-generation measurement solution for your website and app analytics data. In this short video, we will discuss why you should migrate to this new version of GA, which pitfalls can arise with this migration, and which alternatives exist today. Let's dive right in.
First reason is a more practical one. If you're currently using Universal Analytics as your web analytics tool and you have no intention to switch to another vendor or software, a migration to GA4 simply is a must, since Universal Analytics has its sunset in July 2023. In that regard, the sooner you migrate, the more historical data you will have before the switch. A second reason to migrate to GA4 is due to privacy regulations. Universal Analytics is not fully compliant with those laws, with GDPR as the most notable one. Universal Analytics also collects IP addresses by default, which is a GDPR breach, since IP addresses are personal identifiable information. In GA4, on the other hand, IP anonymization is turned on by default. However, you should keep in mind that until today, GA4 servers are still located in the US, which can have consequences for European countries. And besides this, GA4 also comes with some new functionalities.
A new measurement model is used, and this will change the focus from session-based analytics to event or hit-based analytics. This will provide an opportunity to rethink your data model and to be more flexible in terms of analyzing and visualizing that data.
GA4 is also a cross-platform analytics tool. From now on, it's possible to combine mobile and desktop data into the same property. The data will have the same structure as well, which makes it easy to report on, especially with the fresh user interface and custom analytics options.
The BigQuery export integration is a huge new addition for all GA4 property owners. This was only possible for G360 enterprise properties in the previous version, but now it is free. With the option to export your data to BigQuery, you will have extra possibilities to enrich and integrate your analytics data with other types of data. Perform more advanced manipulation on data, get access to raw GA4 event data, and easily visualize data with tools other than just Looker Studio.
With all these new features and improvements, you would almost forget there are also some challenges to overcome when migrating to GA4. People tend to be cautious about this new version due to a few reasons. First of all, the new data model is completely new and takes time to get used to. Everything is now about events, and you will need to add extra context to the data with the help of event parameters. These events and their parameters are also displayed in a completely new interface. All these things together cause GA4 to have somewhat of a learning curve in the beginning.
Another thing is that some popular features from Universal Analytics are deprecated or are still missing in GA4 today. To name a few, there are no longer views available. This will have an impact on how you will organize your account structure and also on your internal and test traffic. To exclude internal and test traffic, it is now possible to apply data filters to your GA4 property. However, at this moment, there are only two types of filters available, as it is only possible to exclude internal and development traffic. But don't let the previously mentioned arguments hold you back. Google has decided it will switch completely to GA4, and they are constantly adding new features and improving existing ones to create a better version of Google Analytics.
Besides GA4, there are also other alternatives. We will briefly discuss three alternatives for you. First, there's Amplitude. This is a product analytics tool and can be seen as a more advanced version of GA4. It is ideally for apps with a lot of user interaction. The tool focuses more on retention, customer growth, and digital journey analysis. Another alternative is Snowplow. This is a cloud-native open-source event analytics tool in which you can build your own analytics warehouse and customer models. You can also incorporate online and offline data from other sources and platforms. And another advantage is that you will have complete data ownership. Lastly, Matomo is an open source analytics tool that is very similar to Universal Analytics. It's easy to use and it will provide full data ownership for its users. And besides that, it's also built to guarantee the privacy of the customer's data.
Do you have questions about migrating to GA4 after seeing this video, or do you want to take a look at alternatives? Then please visit our website and discover how we at Multimind can help you accomplish your goals.